We can conquer hatred. Have you been the victim of hatred? If not, you have likely observed it in one form or another. The news is filled with reports of racism, homophobia, and xenophobia, expressions of hatred based on race, sexuality, or nationality. As a result, many governments are passing laws against various hate crimes. Hatred easily leads to more hatred. Victims of hatred often retaliate with revenge and fuel an ongoing cycle of hatred. Perhaps you have experienced prejudice, stereotyping, ridicule, insults, and threats. Yet hatred often goes further. It frequently erupts into cruel aggression, bullying, vandalism, assault, rape, murder, or even genocide. This magazine will address the following questions and show how hatred can be conquered. Why is there so much hatred? How can the cycle of hatred be broken? Will there ever be a time when hatred will be gone forever? End of article. Why such a cycle of hatred? Why is there such a vicious cycle of hatred in the world? To know the reason, we need to understand what hatred is, why people start to hate, and how it spreads. What is hatred? Hatred is an extremely strong dislike for or intense hostility toward another person or group of people. It is an ongoing feeling of ill will. Why people start to hate. People begin to hate for many reasons. Hatred is often directed toward others not necessarily because of what they do, but because of who they are. Those hated may be perceived as evil, intent on doing harm, or unable to change for the better. They may be viewed as inferior, as a threat, or as the cause of problems. Those who feel hatred toward others may have suffered violence, injustice, or some other event that caused hostile feelings to take root. How it spreads. A person can hate others without ever having had direct contact with them. For example, an individual may unconsciously adopt the biased views of those whom he respects and feels close to. Thus, hatred can easily spread and become the shared view of an entire group. When we understand the pervasive nature of hatred, we can see why it has a hold on so many people. However, to break the cycle of hatred that grips our world, we must get to the very roots of hatred. Those roots are exposed in the Bible. The Bible reveals the roots of hatred. Malicious hatred did not originate with humans. It started when an angel in heaven, who came to be called Satan the devil, rebelled against God. The devil was a murderer when he began his rebellion. As a liar and the father of the lie, he has continued to instigate hatred and aggression. John 8:44. The Bible describes him as malicious, angry, and aggressive. Imperfect humans are inherently prone to hate. The first man, Adam, followed Satan's sinful course. As a result, all humans have inherited sin and imperfection. Adam's first son, Cain, hatefully murdered his own brother Abel. True, many humans display love and compassion. But because of inherited sin, multitudes are prone to show selfishness, envy, and pride, qualities that fuel hate. Hatred thrives in intolerance. The world we live in feeds hatred by promoting merciless and harmful attitudes and behavior. Intolerance, prejudice, insulting speech, bullying, and vandalism thrive because the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one, Satan the devil. 1 John 5:19. However, the Bible does more than merely expose the roots of hatred. It also points to the solution. The following is supplementary information. Factors in the cycle of hatred. Misinformation, such as through group pressure, social media, news outlets, and ignorance of culture, race, religion, combined with fear of change, loss, the unknown, lead to hatred manifested by prejudice, discrimination, violence. End of article.